dieting. Why is it important? So I know a lot of people have wondered from time to time, eating shakes, eating the right food, what is keto diet, slim fast, beast body diet, all these diet programs. And I don't have anything against it. But when I talk about dieting, I'm talking about just in general, whatever program you decide to choose. Why is it important? For me, dieting is essentially a way to self-check myself. No matter how fit and or unfit that you are, I feel like some form of dieting helps measure where you are and where you're trying to go. Simply put. Now, let's break down dieting. You know, some people classify dieting as what kind of food you take and how much, what types, things of that sort. My thing is, I consider dieting whatever it is that you put in your body. So that's vitamins, meat, plant-based, alcohol, drugs. I know drugs and alcohol don't consider to be a type of food, but I know people who use those in abundance and really substitute those as food. But I digress. But the whole point of me bringing this topic up on this particular video is that we as human beings are made to, perform at a certain level, whether you have a certain amount of vitamins, nutrients, supplements, whatever you call it. But our bodies are made to make sure that we perform at a certain level. And dieting is a certain way that when we go off the deep end, we pull ourselves back. So like I said before, dieting, one reason why I diet or I follow a specific diet, which is me being vegan, is it holds me accountable to myself. Nobody else told me to do that. I don't get some prize at the end of the clip for saying that. But it allows me to know where I am in life, okay? All right, when I eat plant-based, I feel better about myself. I feel like I can perform whatever task I have in front of me longer and for longer in a very certain high level at a time. So I have duration, I have a certain sense of excellence. But also it allows me to go the distance, days, weeks, months, years down the line, but still feeling great, still feeling youthful. Second thing about why I think dieting is important. It helps deal with underlying spiritual and mental issues, okay? For me, when I feel like I'm eating bad, and yes, you can still eat bad as a vegan, but when I feel bad, eating bad or whatever junk food, and I do it too many times, there has to be some underlying issue. And so, once again, it goes back to that self-check. It forces myself to say, okay, Ronnie, what is it that's making me feel like I gotta eat popcorn or I have to eat Oreos? And yes, Oreos are vegan. Or the spicy or the chili Doritos. Ronnie, why do you want to do that? What is the comfort? What is it that you need that hug from? I know that sounds crazy, it does sound childish, but really, I think, guys, if you really start diving into why you follow a certain, even an exercise regimen, okay, why is it that you follow this one, not this one? Next thing I'll say is, dieting is about mindset change, okay? It's about what is it that you want to accomplish and what is it that you want to do? Like, how do you want to feel? Like, once again, me being vegan, like, it's two reasons why I became vegan. One is I love animals, okay? I don't have any pets, primarily because of my busy lifestyle, and I hate to just leave my dog in a pet daycare, which I know plenty of people do it. I'm not knocking it. Guys, don't come shoot me. But also, too, I want to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Like, I feel so much better being on a plant-based diet. And I've been vegan for almost 5 years now. And one of the things that I often get asked a lot is, like, how do you feel? I mean, if you ask me right now, if I stop this recording and start running, I can run at least 20 miles without stopping, without missing a beat. I have to have my co-hunt shoes on, but so my feet won't hurt, and have to rub some ice out on my knees. But outside of that, like I can legitimately do it and feel well doing it, right? How many people have you worked out with someone and they're doing something, they were doing a rep or something, they're pushing up some weight or something like that, but I mean, they look like they're about to die. And for me, because I have a pretty relatively large practice of law and I have several different businesses, I have to switch different mindsets throughout the day and throughout the week, depending on if I'm buying a piece of property or if I'm trying to help with a startup and things of that sort. And for me, being vegan allows me to do that switch. I firmly believe. Now, of course, a lot of people, will argue that and say, well, they can still do that eating meat and eat steak and things of that sort. I literally cannot stand the smell of meat. Even if I try to put something in my mouth, that's kind of what happened. That's how I became vegan. I watched a video on McDonald's pink slime, and that was it for me. I tried to eat a chicken sandwich from a restaurant and literally could not bite into the chicken. So I digress. For me, once again, dieting is about mindset change. It's about knowing what's going on in your body. Also, it's about knowing what are some of the underlying issues that you're dealing with from a mental or spiritual level. Oftentimes, when people eat a lot or they eat unhealthy, they're eating the wrong things. And you gotta ask yourself, well, why are you eating that? Is that comfort food, or is that just something you're going through something you feel like you're not worthy, or you're not where you should be? Let me tell you guys, you are where you're supposed to be right now. Period. Okay. Period. Whether you asked for it or you didn't ask for it, you are where you are right now because you're supposed to be there. Now, where you are right now and where you can be is totally up to you. And a lot of people do not like to take responsibility for where they are in life because they always want to blame somebody else or always have an excuse. You got to stop with excuses, people. I understand that everybody's situation that they're born into is different. I get it. I understand. But now that you have breath in your body and you have the energy to do something, I don't care if you start at 5 or 10, 20 minutes of changing your life every day. Increment that up 20 minutes or 30 minutes every week. And what you'll find out is if you change yourself 1% a day, by a whole year, you'll be 365% of a better person than you were when you first started. And I know that this sounds like it's not about dieting, but here's the thing. Dieting is a way to self-check yourself and to say, hey, you know what? I'm not where I want to be, but I know I can do better. And all I do is change a couple things. Maybe you need to count your calories. Maybe you need to talk to my friend Kelsey Collier and get a blood testing and see, okay, what's going on in your blood and what all you need. It's a lot of systems and things in place to make sure that you have a healthy lifestyle. Guys, I hope that this video has helped you. Please feel free to like, share, comment. Follow me on all my social media platforms. That's Get Rice Now, GETRCENOW, or give me a call or text 205-222-9815. You guys have a blessed week.